First thing, when they were loaded from trains, like this cattle car you may see right now in front of us, of course it's the original cattle car, they were told that it was the labor camp, that they came to the labor camp, that the moment they would have a chance to take a shower. So very, very peacefully, without any panic, they were divided into two lines. Boys and men on the right, women and children on the left. Guys, who was sent to the left-hand side during the selection?
The old people?
Yes, those who couldn't work here, who were useless for the camp. They were sent to the left. The others, just like we, were sent to the right. But most of those who were sent to the left after the selection had to pass through these train tracks, as we have seen in the picture. And they were turning right side, they went down to the end of the camp, and there, I may say, the death was awaiting for them. This platform exactly, and the train tracks were built here in 1944 only for Hungarian Jews. Guys, we have seen the number, nearly 500,000 of them were brought here from Budapest in 1944. That time Germans were losing the war. And despite the fact that almost everything was over, they organized here the extermination of Hungarian Jews. What is more, they wanted to speed up the extermination, they wanted to make it faster because the Russians were coming from the east. That's why they built this platform here, because gas chambers and crematory were at the very end of Birkenau camp, were very close to this place.
Jag får ont i magen när jag tänker, tänk om jag och min familj hade kommit av tåget här och vi hinner knappt. Alltså de bara drar isär oss och du ska dit och du ska dit. Och vet att man kanske aldrig mer ses igen.
Guys, we've got here today the ruins of gas chambers and crematoria, because I told you a few days before liberation, Germans destroyed them, they blew them up, so right now you may see only the ruins, but believe me, for many Auschwitz survivors and for us who are working here, the ruins are the best proof that everything what Germans were doing here was wrong. They were guilty, and they knew about that, that's why they wanted to destroy gas chambers and crematoria. Right now here between the ruins we've got the monuments, 22 stony boards on which we've got one and the same inscription, but in 22 languages spoken by Auschwitz camp victims. Even that we don't have there the Swedish version. No one from Sweden was brought to Auschwitz, but for example there we've got Norwegian inscription because 700 Norwegian Jews were brought here.
För alltid låt denna plats vara ett rop av förtvivlan och en varning för mänskligheten. Där nazisterna mördade ungefär 1,5 miljoner män, kvinnor och barn. Huvudsakligen judar från olika länder i Europa.
You know, it's very easy to make the same mistakes. It's very easy to repeat the history, to live through it once again. And I think what you will do with these feelings, with these emotions, with this knowledge, which right now you've got, in my opinion, depends only on you. But you have to be aware that since this day it's your obligation to not forget. Without that, it will repeat once again. So please think about that. Not only today, this afternoon, this evening, but tomorrow and over and over. Okay, you have to do it not for yourselves, but for your kids in the future.